Dear students, we have been discussing about pair of straight lines. In that we have learnt about homogeneous pair of straight lines, and second type of pair of straight lines is nothing but non-homogeneous pair of straight lines. In that we have solved problems, and now in this session we are going to see exercise problem, that is nothing but exercise number 4b. Exercise 4b. Exercise 4b. Find the angle between the lines represented by 2x square plus xy minus 6y square plus 7y minus 2 equal to 0. Solution. See the student solution. See the given combined equation. That given combined equation is nothing but 2x square plus xy minus 6y square plus 7y minus 2 equal to 0. So this one compare with standard pair of straight line, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So here what is a is the coefficient of x square is nothing but 2. Here b is nothing but coefficient of y square, that is nothing but minus 6. 2h is nothing but coefficient of xy, that equal to 1. Therefore h equal to 1 by 2. And what is the coefficient of x is nothing but 2g. 2g equal to, there is no x coefficient here, so therefore 2g equal to 0, then g equal to 0. What about coefficient of y, that is 2f. 2f is nothing but here 7, so therefore f equal to 7 by 2. And what is the constant here? Minus 2. So already we had the formula angle between the pair of lines, that is nothing but cos theta, is nothing but formula modulus a plus b by under root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square, that equal to modulus a is nothing but 2, b is nothing but minus 6 by under root of a 2 minus of minus is nothing but plus 6 whole square plus 4h square, 4 into 1 by 2 whole square, that equal to, this is 4 by, this is 2 plus 6 is nothing but 8. 8 square equal to 64. This is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, 4 get cancelled, then 1. So that equal to 4 by root 65. Therefore theta equal to cos inverse of 4 by root 65 is the answer. Okay. Next problem. Second problem number 2. Prove that the equation 2x square plus 3xy minus 2y square plus 3x plus y plus 1 equal to 0 represents a pair of perpendicular lines. Perpendicular is nothing but theta, angle between two lines is nothing but 90 degrees. Okay, here what is compared with the standard pair of straight line, non-homogeneous pair of straight line equation? Then we will get here a equal to 2, b equal to -2. Of course, from observation we can get what is a plus b. A plus b equal to 2 plus of -2 equal to 0. Therefore cos theta is nothing but 0. Then theta equal to 90 degrees. Therefore the given lines are what? Perpendicular. Okay, next problem. In second bit, the remaining problems in the first bit you have to do like this, and second bit, fourth problem, show that the lines x square plus 2xy minus 35y square minus 4x plus 44y minus 12 equal to 0, and 5x plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0 are concurrent. Concurrent means more than two lines intersecting point is common. More than two lines are intersecting at one point. That is nothing but the point is nothing but concurrent point. The lines are concurrent lines. Okay, so anyway, this is the pair of straight lines, this is the two lines, and this is the third line. So first, given lines, what? X square plus 2xy minus 35y square minus 4x plus 44y minus 12 equal to 0. So this is represented two lines. So what is a equal? Coefficient of x square 1, b is nothing but coefficient of y square, that is minus 35, constant is nothing but minus 12, f is nothing but coefficient of y, so that is 22, and coefficient of x is nothing but minus 2, and coefficient of xy is nothing but here 1. So what is the point of intersection of this pair of lines? Point of intersection. So point of intersection, already we had the formula, that is HF minus BG. You should remember this formula. It is most important to do problems. And GH minus AF by AB minus H square. Already we have derived this point of intersection theorem also. We have proved this one. So what is H? H is nothing but 1, F is nothing but 22, minus B is nothing but minus 35, G is nothing but minus 2 by A is nothing but 1, B is nothing but minus 35, H square is nothing but 1 square. Minus 2, G is nothing but minus 2, H is nothing but 1, A is nothing but 1, and F is nothing but 22 by 1 into minus 35 minus 1 square. So by simplifying this one, this is 22, this is 70 by minus 36. So minus 2 into 1 is nothing but minus 2, this is minus 22 by minus 36. So that equal to, this is 48, minus 48 by minus 36, this is minus 24 by minus 36. So 12 4 ja, 12 3 ja, 12 2 ja, 12 3 ja. So therefore point of intersection is nothing but minus minus get cancelled, 4 by 3 comma 2 by 3 is the point of intersection of the given pair of lines. So this point is on the line of, on the given line, then therefore the given lines are concurrent. So once you can substitute in the given line, what is the given line? 5x plus 2y minus 8. So phi of 4 by 3 plus 2 of 2 by 3 minus 8. So what is the LCM? 3, this is 20, this is the 2 to the 4, so this is minus 24. So 24 minus 24 is nothing but 0 by 3 is nothing but 0. Therefore this is the point of intersection. See, like this, these are the pair of lines intersecting at a point. This is the point of intersection. This point of intersection is also is on the given line, is on the given line. Therefore these lines are concurrent lines. The given lines are concurrent. So next problem. Find the distance. Find the distance between find the distance between pair of parallel straight lines. So this is the name of the question for this section. Find the distance between pair of parallel straight lines. Already the problem is 9x square minus 6xy plus y square plus 18x 6y plus 8 equal to 0. If the pair of lines, if the given pair of lines are parallel, then we have to find the distance. So already this is the pair of lines, the lines are parallel, so now we are finding the distance. So distance between parallel lines. So parallel lines, what is the formula? Already we have derived formula of distance between two parallel straight lines or parallel lines. 2 into root of g square minus ac by a of a plus b. So what is here a? A is nothing but coefficient of x square is nothing but 9. What is b? Coefficient of y square, that is 1. What is h? Coefficient of xy, that is nothing but minus 3. G is nothing but coefficient of x, that is 9. 18. 18 is nothing but 2g equal to 18, then g equal to 9. What is the f? F is nothing but coefficient of y, that is minus 3, constant equal to 8. Just you can substitute 2 into root of g square. G square is nothing but 9 square. AC is 9 into C is nothing but 8 by 9 of 9 plus 1, that equal to 2 root of 9 by 9 into 10. 9 into 10, that equal to 2 root of, get 9 get cancelled, 1 by 10. So that is nothing but so 4, 2 take into root, that is nothing but 4 by 10. So this is 2 2 ja 2 5 ja, that is nothing but 2 by root 2 by 5 is the distance. So root 2 by 5. Next, problem number 6. The similar problems you have to do, students, in this section. Just you can find the distance between parallel lines by using this formula. Of course, we add one more formula same like this. Problem number 6. Show that the two pairs of lines 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square equal to 0 and 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0 form a square. So see, look at here. By the knowledge of point of intersection, we have to show that the given pairs of lines form a square. So look at this figure. This is the square. Square means all sides are equal. This is OA, this is B, and this is the C. Okay. Given combined equation, combined equation of OA and OB, according to figure we are solving this. OA and OB is, just let, that is 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square equal to 0. So anyway, this is representing two pair of lines, that is nothing but OA and OB. So OA and OB. So this can be written as 3x square. We are factorizing into two lines. So 3x square plus 8xy is, I am writing here 9xy minus xy. and minus 3y square equal to 0. So take 3x common. X square, x 3x into x square, 3x square plus this is 3y. Take here minus y common. So x plus 3y. So 3x minus y into x plus 3y equal to 0. Therefore the lines are 3x minus y equal to 0, x plus 3y equal to 0. So I am letting these equations. Therefore equation of OA is 3x minus y equal to 0. This is 1. And equation of OB, anyway these two are perpendicular, so the coefficient of x and coefficient of y interchange. Okay, this is x plus 3y equal to 0. This is equation number 2. So next, combined equation of CA and CB. Combined equation of CA and CB. Combined equation of CA and CB. So combined equation of CA and CB is 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. So let I want to split into two lines. This given combined equation split into two lines. For that one I am letting this one 3x square plus 8xy minus 3y square plus 2x minus 4y minus 1. I am writing as a product of two lines, that is 3x minus y plus c1 into x plus 3y plus c2 equating the coefficients of x. Coefficients of x here. So coefficients of x is nothing but, see, look at here. Coefficient of x is nothing but c1 into x. So this is a coefficient, that is coefficient of x is nothing but c1, and coefficient of x, that is nothing but 3c2. So 3c2 equal to, so coefficient of x here is nothing but 2, equal to what? 2. So c1 plus 3c2 equal to what? 2 here. Equating. So this is one equation, and same like that equating the coefficients of y. So coefficients of y is nothing but minus 3c1 minus c2. 3c1 minus c2 equal to minus 4. Solve these two for c1 c2. So I am writing here c1 c2 constant. So take into 2 into this side. So you can write 3 minus 2 1 3. So here minus 1 4 take into this side positive, then 3, this is minus 1. So therefore c1 by 3 into 4 minus 1 into minus 2, that is 2. Okay, minus 1 into minus 2. c2 minus 2 into 3 minus 1 into 4 constant 1 into minus 1 minus 3 into 3. So c1 by 3 into 4 is nothing but what? 12 minus 2 c1 by 12 minus 2 c2 by minus 6 minus 4, that equal to 1 by minus 1 minus 9. So finally c1 by 10, that equal to c2 by minus 10, 1 by minus 10. Therefore c1 equal to 10 by minus 10 is nothing but minus 1. c2 equal to minus 10 by minus 10 is nothing but 1. So c1 equal to minus 1, c2 equal to 1. So what is the equation of CA and CB? That is nothing but 3x see. Therefore equation of AC, this is AC is nothing but, I am here, x plus 3y plus c2 is nothing but what? 1, that equal to 0. This is equation number 4. Equation of BC, so 3x minus y, c1 is nothing but, already we got minus 1 equal to 0. This is 5. So because of C here, so AC is perpendicular to BC, understanding, and AC is parallel to OB. So just you can concentrate on parallel and perpendicularity of lines, given lines, and you can frame the figure. So clearly OA is perpendicular to BC by observing equation 2 and 3 and 4 5. Equation 2 and 3, sorry, equation 1 and 2, this is of course, this is 3 4, this is 3 and 4. So from equation 1 2 3 4 we observed clearly OA is parallel to BC and OB is parallel to AC. So parallel means same coefficient of x and coefficient of y are the same, but only constant will be change. From combined equation of OA and OB, OA and OB. So what is the A? Coefficient of A and coefficient of B is nothing but 3 minus 3. So in that given combined equation of OA and OB, A plus B equal to 0. Therefore OA is perpendicular to OB. Therefore OA is nothing but length, perpendicular length of the perpendicular, from origin to what? AC. So formula modulus C by under root of A square plus B square. So C is nothing but minus 1 by root of that AC equation is nothing but 1, A equal to 1, B equal to 3. So 1 square plus 3 square, that equal to 1 by root 10. Okay, same OB. OB is the length of the perpendicular from origin to BC. So same formula modulus C by root of A square plus B square. So that BC, what is the C? Minus 1. Modulus minus 1 by root of 3 square plus minus 1 whole square. This is also modulus anyway, positive 1 by root 10. Therefore the lengths OA equal to what? OB, and OA is perpendicular to OB. Therefore opposite lines are parallel and adjacent lines are perpendicular and adjacent sides are equal. Therefore OABC form a square, is a square by given pairs of lines. Next problem. Third problem. Show that the product of the perpendicular distances from the origin to the pair of straight lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 is modulus c by root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Show that the product of the perpendicular distances from the origin to the pair of straight lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 is modulus c by under root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Okay. Solution. Let the given combined equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represents pair of lines that lines are L1x plus M1y plus N1 equal to 0, that is 1, and second line is L2x plus M2y plus N2 equal to 0. So anyway, the pair of lines is the product of these two lines. So I can written as this line, pair of lines ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to product of equation 1 and equation 2, L1x plus M1y plus N1 into L2x plus M2y plus N2. So product of these two lines, and then after compare with the coefficients of x square and xy, y square, x and y and constant terms both side. Already we had this values. L1 L2 equal to what? A. M1 M2 equal to what? B. L1 M2 plus L2 M1 equal to what? 2H. L1 N2 plus L2 N1 equal to 2G. M1 N2 plus M2 N1 equal to what? 2F. N1 N2 equal to what? C. Already we had this values. Okay, what is the perpendicular distance? Perpendicular distance from origin to this line, first line. Perpendicular distance from origin to equation 1 is modulus c by root of a square plus b square. So here modulus n1 by root of L1 square plus M1 square, so a square plus b square, this is M1 square. Okay, next perpendicular distance from origin to equation 2 is modulus n2 by root of L2 square plus M2 square. Product of these two. Product of this 2 is nothing but I can write here see product of these two distances, therefore product of perpendicular distances equal to n1 by modulus n1 by root of L1 square plus m1 square into modulus n2 by root of L2 square plus n2 square. So product mod A into mod B is nothing but modulus AB. So modulus n1 into n2 by root of, this is root A into root B is nothing root AB. So L1 into L1 square into L2 square. So L1 square into L2 square plus m1 square into m2 square plus this is sorry m2 square, L1 square into m2 square plus L2 square into m1 square plus okay, product just I am adding here for getting the given answer, adding minus 2L1 L2 m1 m2, adding and subtracting 2L1 L2 m1 m2 for our convenience. Modulus n1 n2 by root of, so root of L1 square L2 square, so m1 square m2 square, so a square plus b square minus 2ab there. So you can write L1 L2 minus m1 m2 whole square. So these terms can be write as a minus b whole square plus L1 m2 plus L2 m1 whole square plus 2ab is there. So L1 m2 plus L2 m1 whole square, L2 m1 whole square. So modulus n1 n2 is nothing but what? C, according to the values n1 n2 equal to what? C by L1 L2 is nothing but what? A, m1 m2 is nothing but what? B. So a minus b whole square plus L1 m2 plus L2 m1 is nothing but what? 2h whole square, that equal to modulus c by root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square is the product of the perpendicular distances from the origin to the pair of straight lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2ghx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So students, the exercise 4a have finished. So in next class we will see how to homogenizing a second degree equation with a first degree equation in x and y. Homogenizing a second degree equation with a first degree equation in x and y. We will see in the next class. Thank you.